Welcome, dear listener, and thanks for joining us.
I'm Yanto.
And I'm Stephen.
And this is the podcast all about the weird and wonderful world of the dark comedy anthology series, Inside Number 9.
On each episode, we'll be diving into another one of Steve Pemberton and Reece Shearsmith's twisted tales, putting it under a lens and examining it to within an inch of its life.
So make yourself comfortable, grab a cup of tea, and join us for The Ninth Degree.
Hello.
Hello, welcome back. How are you doing?
I am okay. How are you doing?
I'm not bad. Long January. Stretching out forever, but I've got holiday to look forward to, so I'm excited.
Yes, that is good.
I might do this every year.
I've got the end of my job to look forward to.
Oh, of course. How long? You've got a couple of weeks left now, is it?
Yeah, just over 2 weeks.
Nice.
Yeah, it can't come soon enough. If any of my colleagues are listening to this,
Love you, really.
that was purely for the purposes of entertainment, yes.
Exaggerating for comedic effect.
Yes.
It's that thing though when you finish and you work and you notice and it's just like, I'm mentally checked out of this.
Oh, absolutely,
Like,
yeah.
Can it hurry up already?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, we are back for episode 3 of series 5, Love's Great Adventure.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop whoop. But before we get into that, there's the small matter of the hair from last week.
Yes, it was Nine Lives cat. Yeah, it was the cat that made me feel bad. I don't know what that says about me, but... I mean, they are supposed to have 9 lives, cats, aren't they?
Yeah.
Convoluted story there in order to just get it in, but
We all learnt something.
it was worth it, yeah.
So have a look out for the one this week. I will refer us now to Inside Number 9's fandom wiki for the plot of this episode, which is... Trevor and Julia always want to make Christmas really special for their family, but this year, with money so tight, things aren't going to be easy. As each door of the advent calendar opens, everyone will have to do their bit to make Christmas happen.
You sounded so enthusiastic reading that.
I'm really trying. I don't know if I can put it off for much longer, but this is not my favourite episode, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I could tell.
I'm really worried about this week.
Okay.
I apologise if this is your favourite.
Yeah, so we were discussing earlier and I said that it was funny because when we first started this, I was saying how I don't think there's a bad episode of this show. And you were like, well, there might be one.
Insert flashback here. Yeah, there's one or two. And I wouldn't say it's bad.
Exactly.
It's just not my thing.
Yeah, I get that.
It just doesn't feel very Inside Number 9-y to me.
No.
It feels like it's a very good episode of a different programme.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I think as a piece of TV, it's very good. It just feels very jarring as an episode of Inside Number 9.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about what Inside Number... Obviously, Inside Number 9 does many different things.
Yes.
But there is a core of... I mean, what would you say that core is that makes something an Inside Number 9 episode?
The dark comedy.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to always have these things, but it's got to have at least one of them. Like, it's got to have either some dark comedy, it's got to have some big revelation, / twist of some description.
Yeah.
And or something supernatural or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, there's got to be one of them things in there,
Yeah.
I feel.
I get that.
And I don't really think this has any of them.
No.
Like, it has the great character work,
Yeah.
but to me that's sort of always implied.
Yes.
That always has to be there.
You wouldn't expect anything less than that.
Yeah. But equally, we don't really have enough time with any of the characters to really get to know them all that well.
No. It's very slice of life.
Yeah.
Little vignettes. Tiny little vignettes.
Mm.
So yeah, I think Inside Number 9 is a show where they could be experimental and try different things. And I think this is obviously one of those things. They tried something completely different.
Yeah.
Which, I applaud them for that.
And they're halfway through the run. Obviously, they wouldn't know at the time. But so, like, it's about the time when you do start doing things a bit differently and
Yeah.
you do come up with other things to do.
I think, some would say the twist is that
There isn't one.
there isn't really... I mean, there is, kind of.
Yeah.
But,
It's very hidden.
yeah, not to the same degree of the usual episodes.
Yeah.
But having said that, starting on a fairly negative note, like, I think I like it more than you.
Right, okay.
I wouldn't say I love it.
Yeah.
And again, when we come to rating it at the end, it's going to be hard whether to rate it for what it is or as an Inside Number 9 episode.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be too harsh, but at the same time, But I think for what it is, is actually pretty good, and I quite enjoy watching it. I just, because you've got the Inside Number 9 title sequence,
Yeah.
you expect it's going to be a certain thing, and it's kind of not.
Yeah, because I remember watching this when it came out, like, there and then. I like watched it that Tuesday night when it first aired, thinking, oh, I'm getting another exciting thing of a thing I love.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're expecting something big to happen, and then nothing does.
Yeah.
And it kind of falls really flat, for me, personally.
Yeah. I get that.
Like, if you can watch it knowing that there's not going to be any big twist to it, then you can sort of enjoy it for what it is a lot better.
Yeah. Oh, well. I was going to ask if you, because obviously I presume you watched it once when it aired, and then you've not revisited it since then?
I
or?
don't think I have, no.
Yeah. So was it as bad as you thought it was going to be, or was it better slightly? Or
it was probably slightly better.
Yeah.
In that I knew that I wasn't waiting for something big to happen, so I didn't have that hanging over me the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't have anything to live up to. I still didn't massively enjoy it.
No, I get that.
But yeah.
If you know what the BBC's Play for Today was,
Right.
where they used to do, I think it was in the 70s, there'd be one-off little dramas.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also a bit like, have you ever seen Moving On?
No.
So that's another like anthology, each one's an individual drama. Jimmy McGovern wrote them, I think.
Yeah.
And I used to watch those. And it really reminded me of that kind of thing.
Yeah. No, I'm not familiar.
If you didn't like this, I guess I wouldn't recommend it, but yeah.
I've seen them say that they wanted it to be a bit sort of Ken Loach style.
Yes.
And I've not seen any of his stuff, but I've seen like bits and pieces, and I get that. I understand what they mean.
Well, I mean, it's literally all set in that kitchen.
Yeah.
Which I don't think I twigged until like a second or third watch. I think I kind of assumed in the back of my head it must have been scenes in other rooms, but
yeah,
it's literally all in that one kitchen.
Yeah.
So it's literally kitchen sink drama.
Yeah.
And I think to be fair, I think there's lots to like about this. I think the fact that they tell it through these tiny little vignettes of one per day across the advent calendar is a great idea.
Oh, I like that as a concept. There were so many things that I was expecting to happen
that didn't.
Like, I feel like this is setting up something, or this is going to happen, that just never does.
Yes.
A lot of it was improvised as well, I believe.
It was, yeah, which I was going to say is that's another thing I kind of really like about this, because the tone that brings, like when the actors are able to just kind of use their own words and not tied to the script, it really adds to that. This is probably the most naturalistic episode that we've got.
Maybe that's why it feels so jarring to me, because it doesn't feel scripted.
It doesn't feel like because they're so sort of crafted normally, aren't they?
Every word matters. And
yeah, obviously they've placed the story in sequence and they knew what each scene had to do. Yeah.
But how it got there was up to them.
Yeah, I mean, what I'd be interested, because I know you can buy the scripts for these, can't you? I'd be really interested to see the script for this one and see how much it differs from what actually happened.
Or whether it is just a lot of stage directions of...
Well, Steve did say that there was dialogue written for every scene.
Right.
But they didn't necessarily stick to it. So yeah, it would be interesting to see that.
Yeah.
But I do love the naturalistic feel of it. Like the I think this is very well acted.
Oh, it's brilliantly acted.
All the cast are so good.
Yeah.
And they really feel like a family. And apparently all the cast really bonded and like they had a big like meal together at the beginning and were sort of opening up to each other about stuff. And yeah, sounds really like a intense experience.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how you get the best out of it. Yeah. Out of the family sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they did a good job of that, definitely. And the casting is brilliant. I buy all of them. And even the little kid's very good, I think.
He's great, isn't he?
Which is really tough to do.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how old he is, but he's only young.
Yeah.
And I guess the improvising thing works well there, because he can just be like...
They just have to tell you...
Oh, go and make your breakfast, or whatever.
And having a child in the scene as well, who's improvising with you, must make it kind of easier to improvise along with as well, because he's not following a script, so you've got to just respond to what he's saying. And
yeah, you very much have to listen to him rather than what's written.
Yeah.
And you're trying to follow. Yeah, definitely.
I do think there's a lot to commend this on. Just a question of how much it feels like it fits as part of the series. But
yeah. It's a bit like saying that you had, a murder mystery, like a Poirot or whatever, and then one episode it's just randomly got vampires in it. Even if it was really well done, it would just be like, why are they here?
That's such a great comparison.
What is going on?
Yeah. Yeah, that really explains how you feel, I think.
Like, no matter how well you did it, and how many of the tropes you carried over from Poirot and all that kind of stuff, like,
Yeah.
it's still wondering why we've done this.
This was brilliant, but why have you done it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they could have done this as a separate project.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Apparently, Debbie Rush, who played Julia, when they finished, she was like, oh, I wish we could do more of this. I wish we could do a whole series of this.
Oh. Yeah, well, it is. It feels like a series.
It does.
It's like that odd episode that you get in a programme where it's clearly a backdoor pilot for a spin-off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can almost see this as being like a separate spin-off where they do little segments of a month or whatever in this family. But yeah.
Should we kind of go through interesting bits?
My notes are just what happens every day.
Yeah.
Day one, maths lesson.
Yeah, no, I find this interesting as someone who works in education. I'll be honest, I'd never heard of traffic light method.
Well, how can you have a method of adding 3 onto 7 or whatever it was? I don't really feel like there's a lot of method involved.
I think what he's doing, because I did Google traffic light method, because I was like, is that a real thing? And it is. It's a method for multiplication.
Right.
Because at that age, they don't do the column method.
Right.
But they do when they're slightly older.
Okay.
But I've never heard of traffic light method. We do other things at my school.
Part of me wonders, do they just make up new methods of doing things so that the adults can't help the children, so the children have to do it themselves?
That's a very cynical way of looking at it.
Or is it also, or more positively, that they go home and then the parents teach them another method, so they have 2 methods of doing a thing, and they only have to teach them one of them?
No, I think it's because people are constantly reinventing the wheel and thinking, oh, this is a better way of helping them understand it.
We've been teaching maths since, like, God knows when.
Yeah.
But yeah, in the last 10 years, it has changed.
Yeah, it has. It does. I liked how Trevor said about the units column, because that's what we called it in my day. But these days, it's we say the ones column.
Oh, okay. I've always thought it felt weird to say, but yeah, we always called it units.
Yeah. But yeah, I love that. I love the dynamic of, he's such a like cheeky grandpa. Although you don't know he's the grandpa at first. I think.
True. Yeah.
He's potentially you think he could be the dad. Maybe I know he's a bit old, but it's deliberately vague.
Yes.
And then when they're shouting for Mia, you think maybe they're siblings.
Yeah, I assumed first time.
It sort of comes out gradually.
Yeah. I also like that they all, like, obviously they have their little fallouts occasionally, but they do actually genuinely really like each other and love each other.
They do, yeah.
It is a good family.
A nice bond.
Which is nice to see every now and then. Like, most families you see on TV all hate each other or are plotting in some way, shape or form.
Exactly. This is what I think, like, I think this episode is all about family, really. It's about, like, what you would do for your family in the extreme circumstances.
Yeah.
And, like, also the fact that we're seeing it over the span of best part of a month.
Yeah.
And also it's only tiny little snapshots each day. You might see these little disagreements and spats, but then the next day you might see them having a really touching, lovely moment together.
Yeah.
And that's just realistic, isn't it?
Yeah. They do feel very rounded people.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So Mia has her eye on a prom dress.
We'll skip over making breakfast. That was a fun day.
What was that?
That was day 2. Mia's dress was day 3.
Oh, right. Sorry, are we doing every day?
We don't have to now. I was joking that it was such a nothing happened in day 2.
No, not really. But that was when we first realised that Mia exists.
Exists, yes.
For her. Yeah. But yeah, so our first real introduction to Mia is her asking for this dress.
Yeah.
In this, I mean, how old do we think, if she's prom, she must be like year 11, so...
You'd think so.
Like 16.
16-ish? I really struggle to age her. I've no idea.
By the way, do you know who she is?
Gabby French, my screen's telling me.
Gabby French.
But I don't know who that is.
Recognise her from anywhere?
I'm guessing I should.
Yes.
I'm going to assume she's in Doctor Who now, but I don't know where. Oh, okay. She wasn't in the play, was she?
Yeah.
Was she?
She's Abby, the usher.
Was she?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
I think she was in the West End one and the tour.
Oh, yeah, it suddenly came to me that it's like, yeah, she looks vaguely.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we didn't mention it at the time because I only found out after we'd recorded, but the other young lady in the play, the one who played the dopey blonde actress.
Yeah.
I think she was the one who was Reese's girlfriend in...
Tavern to Hold?
Tavern to Hold, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So keeping it in the family.
Yeah. Well, if you know they're good and reliable.
Yeah. But yeah, she's very good.
Yeah.
Especially because she's Welsh.
Yes.
And she's doing a fantastic accent.
Yeah.
And improving in it.
Yeah, improv in a different accent must be really tough.
Yeah.
When you have to consider how certain vowel sounds work or whatever in that particular word.
You say that, I do that with my kids at work. Like, when I want to get their attention, I just do a different accent and just start teaching them a different accent.
Fair enough.
But then I don't know if it's good enough to be on TV, so...
True.
Whereabouts up north is this set, do you think?
I don't know. I'm terrible with accents.
Okay.
Unless they're very obvious ones, I'm terrible.
Yeah.
But I'm going to guess some way over Leeds way. But only really based on that, because that's where sort of Steve's from.
Right.
So I assumed it'd be somewhere near where he grew up.
Mm-hmm.
Because it feels sort of so family focused that I guessed he would do that, but I don't know.
Again, listening to the podcast, they were saying that Debbie Rush, who played the mum, was so northern herself. Like, she had these phrases she kept coming out with that even Steve had never heard used. So something like, don't just stand there like Piffy.
Oh, I've not heard that one.
Never heard? No, I've never heard that. And he goes, it must have been a very specific area up north.
Yeah.
And Reese goes, yeah, someone's house.
My granddad has loads of those. Like, their equivalent is down there like Bolco's monument. There's a statue of a man called Bolco in Middlesbrough, who doesn't obviously move because he's a statue.
Yes.
And a lot more pointless one. Like, his favourite is, it's the I come before you to stand behind you to tell you something I know not about. I think that's Nick from somewhere, I can't remember where. But atop a hill there stands a mill. If it ain't gone tomorrow, it'll be there still.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, great, useful, Grandad, thanks.
It just reminded me of the, the Scottish hotelier in Little Britain. He just comes out with these random little riddles. Like,
oh, I've not seen that. I never watched Little Britain.
Oh, okay.
But I believe you.
Yeah. Anywho, we were on the prom dress, and I just, she's so sort of eager to have it. And it's like, because obviously we find out soon that money's tight.
Money's very tight, yeah.
And like, she's at that age, I guess, where she's coming to understand how that stuff works.
Food doesn't just appear.
Yeah, I like how the mum says it's £40, and she's like, it's not £40, it's $38.99.
Yeah, makes all the difference.
Yeah. Again, there's a nice arc with that throughout the episode, which we'll cover, I'm sure, as we get to it. But yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we see the mum rip out the page, and we're like, we'll save that for later. So what do we go on to next? Oh, Dad's in debt. He's trying to reconsolidate his loans into one easy-to-pay monthly repayment or whatever the hell they do. I don't know as much else happens in that one.
No, although Mia Mia is in that scene and
dipping in and out,
presumably overhearing that.
Yeah.
And I think that's going into her head and sort of percolating.
Yeah.
Slowly dawning on her that, perhaps they can't afford things.
Because, in the next scene we see the mum hiding money, squirreling away what she can. And so there's this whole plot that's completely just improvised by this kid, apparently, but about aliens.
Yeah.
So I think this is one of the first ones of the plots that I thought was going to be important.
Oh, you
that
thought
this
it was
going to be about aliens.
Okay.
Or something. Like, there was going to be a rug pull of, War of the Worlds is happening now, kind of thing. Which would be interesting.
Yeah.
We laugh, but things like this do happen in this series.
I suppose.
I'm not going to say certain episodes and spoil things in case people are watching along with us, but
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't think it's out of the realms of possibility.
No, I get that. I think for me, I just took it as it's just a bit of detail from his life that this happened at school, because I've been there. We've done this with kids at school. When I worked in year one,
right,
our deputy head teacher put on an alien mask and pretended to be an alien.
Right.
And the kids all went into the hall and sat down so they could interview this alien. And it was all about, asking him questions about where he came from and this and that. Yeah. And it's about forming questions, basically.
Okay.
So it did have an educational value to it.
I thought you would just mess these kids up for shits and giggles. Was it a convincing mask, or were they just there with the regular?
Well, he was wearing his normal jumper.
Yeah.
That he was. Yeah, it was just, but it was like one of those you pull it over your head like a sort of balaclava type thing.
Yeah.
Bless him. He did look like a tit. Anyway, He's very excited about that, and he's made a little card.
Yeah, oh, and that's so sweet.
It is so sweet. When he's like, I couldn't find any stars, so I just used like a round circle for a star. Yeah.
Yeah, bless him. He's so cute.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's still acting.
I was going to say, yeah. How old is he now?
They're all grown up now. That was like 10 years ago. Oh, no, it's only 5 years ago. Okay.
I was going to say, yeah, it's only...
it feels further ago in time than I think it is. Than it actually is. Whatever gibberish I just said. And then we go on to driving practice, and Reese pops up.
Uncle Alex.
Yeah, well, I didn't work this out. I think I got this from reading externally. I didn't know who the hell he was meant to be.
Oh.
If you really listen, it does say, but it...
Yeah, she calls him Uncle Al.
Very brief, like once, I think. But they never reference, I don't believe. Like, do you know how he's related to them? Obviously, he's the uncle, but who's he related to?
Yeah, no, I hadn't thought of that, to be fair. I think it must be Trevor's brother, because she's nagging at him about, oh, he's so tight, he's charging his niece.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like she would, if it was her brother, she'd just have it out with him.
I suppose, yeah.
But yeah, he's again quite a naturalistic role for Reese.
Weirdly, he doesn't have any silly jokes or anything.
No, yeah. Both of them are really down to earth, I think.
And they play it very straight this week, yeah.
Yeah. It was quite refreshing to see, quite nice.
It lets them flex their sort of acting abilities as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Play it seriously for once.
Yeah.
I never pointed out that Steve gets to wear his real hair for once as well. I don't know if Reese does, but Steve does.
Yeah. Yeah, I find it sad how, they have this sort of conversation about the lesson, and then off she goes, and then the mum's just like, go on then, was she crap?
Yeah.
A bit harsh.
It is worrying that she doesn't really know how to do her gears, and she's already got a test coming up very soon.
That is true, yeah.
I'd like to think I felt reasonably confident with at least how to drive, if not actually the test.
Yes.
Before I did the test.
Yeah. Oh, she can't be 16 then, she must be 17.
Yeah, actually, yeah, she must be at least 17.
Yeah. It
might be like a sixth form prom she's going to or something.
Yeah. I mean, it's Christmas anyway, so it's a bit of an odd time to have a prom.
We just say it's the Christmas prom, doesn't she?
Oh, right, yeah.
So maybe they do one at that school at Christmas.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's got one more lesson before a test, which feels a lot to learn in one lesson, how to do the entirety of gears.
Should do like I do and just do an automatic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've driven my parents on, like, literally just turning it round on their drive, and I didn't like it.
An automatic?
Yeah, I didn't like it. It just went, and I didn't like it.
Yeah. No, I learned automatic because I was like, it's one less thing to think about, and I don't regret it at all.
Right. Fair enough.
I'd recommend it to anyone. My dad's big into cars, and he originally was like, oh, no, you must do manual, But even he's come around to automatic in more recent years.
Yeah.
He said back in the day when there was quite a difference between them, but nowadays the technology is good enough that it's fine. But yeah, this is not a motoring podcast. This is not Top Gear.
Thank God for that.
Yeah. And on that bombshell...
Cars are on a magic as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. Wing and a prayer, yeah.
It's that great comic I think I sent you of some cartoon of someone opening a bonnet.
Yeah.
It's like, I think the problem you'll find here is the cartoonist doesn't know what a car looks like.
Yeah.
It's just like springs and hamsters running around.
Yeah. I thought that was quite realistic, yeah.
Yeah. So on to day 8, Mum has squirreled away this dress picture and she's having a go at making it herself, which is so adorable. I don't really think it'd be much cheaper than buying it, to be absolutely frank with you.
No, if it's only £40.
Yeah. You'll be spending at least half that on materials at the end, waste half of them because you do it wrong and have to buy them again. And it's got like rhinestones and things in it, or sequins rather.
We'll just say she happened to have those as scraps and things, yeah.
They now don't have any curtains in the bathroom.
I just had a picture of the shower curtain with like the dress shape cut out of it. Yeah.
You watched Friday Night Dinner?
Not really.
The character they don't like that lives down the street, Mark Heap's character, gets invited along to their Friday night special Jewish dinner. So he like plays along and he makes himself a yarmulke to wear. And the mum compliments it and he's like, oh, thank you, and turns around and there's just a big circle out the back of his shirt. But yeah, bless her, she's having a go at making this dress. which is really sweet.
Yeah. I wonder if Mia's going to be grateful.
Well,
We'll find out.
it's unlikely. We've still got like 12 days of Christmas.
Teenagers are never
Yeah.
grateful, are they?
No.
We will see.
We get day 9 come up at last.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll skip straight over that one.
Interesting.
Yeah. I like that the sort of... So we finally got a bit of an Inside Number 9-ness, that there's some mystery happening.
Yeah. To be honest, I never even noticed because I wasn't paying attention to the numbers.
Really? Okay.
Each number I just assumed was the next number. So
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking, right, this is 8. Then,
I wasn't until I was writing my notes for this.
yeah.
So yeah, we skip over 9 and we go straight on to 10. Of Mia saying that she's not that fussed about the dress, she doesn't want it.
Yeah.
Presumably, like you said earlier, listening to the dad talk about deferring payments and things.
The cogs have turned round and in her head, and she's worked it out, and it's really sweet of her that she's come to that, and she's like, she wants them to know, oh, it's totally fine, because she knows she was a bit of a ungrateful bitch about it before, so yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah.
And Trevor's arm's in a cast.
Oh, of course, yeah, skipped right over that. So yeah, the dad's arm's in a cast and he's got a black eye.
Yeah.
Which I don't... Do we really address that even here?
No, I think it's not.
I don't think it's for another day or two yet.
No.
On to day 11, we're making mince pies. Have you ever made mince pies? Because I made them once. And I was like, well, if you make mince pies and you buy a jar of mince meat from the shops,
yeah,
I feel like you've not really done anything more than just buying the mince pies from the shop.
No, exactly. It's like cake mix or whatever. Yeah.
It feels like you've done the bare minimum.
Yeah.
So I went to the effort of actually making all the mincemeat as well one year.
Yeah.
I mean, it cost me an inordinate amount of money. The amount of her dresses I could have bought for this, because you end up with jars and jars of it, because you can't just buy 1 jar's worth of the fruit mix that goes in and 1 jar of this that you need. Like, you end up with like 12 jars of the bloody stuff.
Wow.
And then I took them into work, but my colleague said that she loved the mincemeat stuff, but she doesn't like mince pies. She doesn't like the pastry.
Right.
So the next day I just brought her one of the jars in and she sat there with a spoon eating it out of the jar. Very weird. She was loving it though.
Good. Yeah, I think I need to ask Ben, because I know he's made, one of his things he makes is like a Bakewell tart, but it's a mincemeat version of a Bakewell tart.
Oh yeah.
But I think he probably just gets it from the shop, but I'd have to ask him.
Oh, it is a lot of faff.
Yeah.
And you end up with because you get like sultanas, they don't come in a bag of, 50 grams. They come in a bag of like 500 grams or something.
So it's a right faff.
Oh, it's a lot of work.
And you know what happens if you put too much in?
Yeah. Bubbles everywhere and leaks.
It all leaks out. Yeah. Oh, that's sweet as well, like the baking together. Reminds me of the rare occasion that I used to bake with my mum.
Yeah.
And we always used to end up shouting at each other.
Oh.
She always used to say, oh, you're cat-handed.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, yeah, it's true, I am, but yeah. Because my mum's never been that confident in the kitchen either.
Right.
And so I think we used to blame each other when things went wrong. But we laugh about it now.
Good. I don't remember baking much with my mum. I did with my gran a lot.
That's nice.
Yeah. But it's nice they got carolers.
Yeah.
This is another one of those things I was expecting something horrible to go when she tells him to go out and go and see the carolers.
Oh, yeah.
That he was just going to disappear.
Get abducted, yeah.
Yeah. Possibly by aliens. But yeah, nothing bad happens here. Although the money has now gone.
Yes.
Do we assume this money in the tin is a known thing? Or is it just her squirreling money away, hidden secret, for rainy days?
I personally, I assumed it was she and Trevor know about it. It's their little thing. But
yeah, fair. Because the next day they're arguing off screen.
That's a great scene, isn't it? When it's just focused on the boy.
He's just making his cereal,
and you just hear them screaming in the background.
Yeah, and I mean, I know he's only like 5 or whatever he is, but I'm not forgiving him for putting milk in first. It's weird.
That is weird. I didn't notice that. I was paying too much attention.
And he barely puts any cereal in. There's like 5 flakes of cornflakes go in that bowl.
Yeah, that is weird.
Got a lot of learning to do.
Yes. Instead of traffic light method, they should be focusing on the correct way to make cereal. Yeah.
Life skills, people.
So yeah, Christmas is effectively cancelled.
No money.
They can't afford anything. Obviously, this takes some significance later.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But as far as you know at the moment, the dad's nicked it. On to day 13, he's talking with What's Reese called this week?
Alex.
So his explanation is that he's fallen off a ladder.
Yes.
Some useless person at work knocked him off a ladder, and that he should sue but it's not Pizza Hut, so it's okay.
Oh yeah.
So we get the impression that Alex will sue anyone.
He's very yeah. Well, he's tight, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'm also just laughing at my note for this scene because it just says Christmas tree, broom up arse.
Yeah, I've got falling off ladder, Pizza Hut, olives, mum with tree.
Yeah. Because, yeah, I mean, how many times have you heard people say that? About, oh, stick a broom at my arse.
I was going to say that's not just an up north thing, is it?
No, you hear that all the time, yeah. And she's like, you're just going to sit there with your friggin' bruise.
I don't really know how much help they can be at moving a tree, but...
To be fair, yeah.
It very much feels like a one-person job unless it's over 12 foot.
So, is it the next day we go to the Christmas big shop?
Do you have that thing where your mum will have a drawer of things that can't be touched till Christmas?
I know it's a thing. I do like the line about tangerines, they're not for eating.
No.
And she's like, what do you mean they're not for eating? What are they for then? Decoration?
I thought it was more that they're for Christmas. Like, my mum will get a load of stuff that's not to be eaten till Christmas.
No, I know. I'm just joking. Like, I know
Right,
that I know that's what. Yes, they mean they're not for eating until Christmas.
Right.
Is the point, isn't it? But it's just a funny phrase when she says they're not for eating.
Yeah. But then my mum will do all that, and then we'll have a big meal on Christmas, and no one wants any of this stuff because they're all full from the actual dinner.
Exactly. Yeah.
And there'll be that pile of nuts and stuff that's there for the rest of January.
Yeah.
Because no one actually wants them. And we also get the slight hint of something to come of someone called Patrick has been seen at the pub.
Yeah. First mention of him,
Mm.
and it's obviously creates a bit of a ripple around the room.
We don't know who this is. This could be anyone.
It could be, although I'm pretty sure when I watched it the first time, I think you do assume that must be Connor's
Right.
father because the parents of Connor have been conspicuously absent.
Yes.
So it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's not Mia's child, so there must be another child.
Well, another story, I kind of assumed it was going to be her child.
Oh.
Her son.
Oh, wow, that would have been dark. Because he's 6 and she's only 17. That would have been...
Yeah. I guess I'd not really considered quite how young she was. Because I think she looks a bit older than she is.
Oh, she does, yeah, definitely. Julia says that she might drive down, see if she can find him.
But promises not to. So you've got the singing tree.
The singing tree.
I used to have one of these dudes.
Did you?
Yeah, I think I had that same one. It was very annoying.
By choice, or...?
I can't remember. I think I got it as a Christmas present one year.
Okay.
I can't remember what he sang now. I can't remember. But it was. I thought it was quite funny. And then he very much become annoying as hell very
annoying,
quickly.
yeah.
And...
Mia's passed the test.
Woo! Which is surprising. I'm not going to lie.
Yes.
Maybe she thinks she's worse than she is.
Maybe.
Untangling Christmas lights,
Yeah.
which is a sweet little scene.
Tickle time.
Yeah.
I love this, how despite obviously the stresses of money and everything, they're having a fun time and they're having a nice time as a family.
Yeah, family time doesn't have to cost anything, so
Exactly.
yeah, I enjoy that. But then... Patrick comes home.
Looking rough.
Yeah. He needs a good wash and a shave.
Mm.
So then we work out, obviously he is the dad, he's their son. Stuff's been happening, he's not had a good time.
No. He's really hard to watch, I find. He's very awkward with his son.
Mm-hmm.
Like, doesn't know how to be with him.
Yeah.
And obviously very troubled. Obviously the drug issue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just very awkward to watch, I find.
Yeah. He plays it so well, though. I think he's my favourite actor in this.
Yeah.
I think he does such a good job, especially in a scene later on.
Yeah.
And he feels very present in the episode, even if he only comes in about a third away from the end.
Yeah.
But he's very impactful.
Yeah. I mean, Connor's clearly very excited to see him.
Yes, which is sweet. Because how old is this kid meant to be?
6, they do say.
Do they? Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, so a 6-year-old, if he doesn't see him very often, that's like an incredible amount of time that since he's last seen him.
Yeah.
So it's nice that he's so friendly and not sort of, who are you, what's going on, like...
So what do we think? Obviously, you know, he's got a drug addiction.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, what's happened? Like, how has he got to this place?
No idea.
You know?
He never even touches on it, does it?
No. And like the situation where he's, you know, they hear via word of mouth, via the grapevine, that someone's seen him down the pub.
Yeah. That is very northern. That is just, everything gets heard about like that.
Oh, right.
You can't do anything without everyone finding out about it up here.
But I just, you know, it seems like he's not in contact with them. And yet he's able to let himself in, and so...
Yeah. Well, they just leave a key lying out at the back, don't they? So I'm assuming there's probably one be under a frog at the front or something.
Oh, right. So next, is this the Julia giving Mia the homemade dress? Or have I skipped something important?
Yes. Oh, wait, you've missed the amazing soup.
Oh, yeah, that's so sad, isn't it?
It really is.
Clearly he doesn't have any decent meals.
Or he's trying to be nice as well.
Yeah.
It's really sweet.
Yes.
But yeah, mainly it's the dress. Oh, this is awful. I hate this bit.
This is a hard scene, yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliantly played.
I feel so bad for the mum. She's put in all this work.
Yeah.
Like, she's been working on this probably for quite a while. And she's, you do something for someone, you just want to see their eyes light up, and...
Oh, absolutely.
That's very much not how it goes.
It's just so sad because it's not... It kind of would have been easier if she'd just been like, oh, well, this is awful. It's the fact that she's trying so hard to be like, oh, thank you. And the mum's like, she can see that she doesn't like it. And they're both trying to be really nice to each other.
Yeah.
It's so painful.
It is. I mean, I don't even think it looks bad. I mean, we don't really get to see it very well.
Well, I was going to say, I can't tell. Yeah, the camera doesn't focus on it long enough for me to notice whether it's good or not. But
yeah. It'd be hard for it to be that good if she's not been able to fit it to her or anything.
Exactly, yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah, and there's this little laugh that the mum does when she's like, I'll probably have to alter it anyway or something.
Yeah.
And as she's trying to just like be breezy about it when she's put so much energy into it. Oh, so sweet and sad. But then equally, if it is as bad as Mia thinks it is, there's no way she can wear it to this thing.
No, but if it was me, I'd have worn it anyway and then got changed at your friend's house. Like, the mum doesn't need to know that she didn't actually wear it there.
I see, that's true, yeah. Although then she might be looking to see photos from it, or I don't know.
Maybe.
But yeah.
I didn't take any. But yeah. I feel at least if you do that and you get found out, you've got the excuse of going, well, I really tried to save your feelings, Mum. Like...
Exactly, yeah. I suppose it's just, she's put on the spot, isn't she?
Yeah.
Open it in front of her. And also it's the fact when she thinks she might have actually got her the dress.
Yeah.
When she says, oh, for tonight, oh, Mum, you haven't, and she's opening it,
Yeah. Which makes the lie afterwards even less believable if she's all dead set on whatever plan she's come up with.
Yeah.
To wear something for my friend or whatever.
Yeah. Poor Julia.
Yeah, bless her. And Patrick sets a call and disappears.
Yeah.
Which don't look good.
No. You can see where his priorities are.
Yeah.
With addiction, it's like that is your top priority.
Yeah.
In the world. So yeah, and the mum's watching him out the window. Curious. And then the next thing we know, her car needs fixing. Interesting.
Yeah, so she's chatting to Alex, and he wants to pay for it because he feels guilty.
I love that.
Yeah.
When he'd had all that moaning previously, and then suddenly he comes of his own accord.
Yeah.
I don't get the impression Trevor's had a word with him. I think he genuinely has come to that himself.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So it's what I was saying about the kind of realism of it, and that like it's not just these characters are far from two-dimensional. They're very three-dimensional and real and complex.
Yeah. And the most skin-flinty people will be very generous when they want to be.
Yeah.
Like, just because he's been, penny pinching here and there in general life, with the people he loves he'll give away what he can. Then we get to find out what happened on the 9th. So the 19th and the 9th are pretty much the same thing, just telling you what happened on the 9th.
Yeah.
So this is where Patrick had really entered the story, and he'd come in, stole his mum's money, and had a fight with the dad, that ultimately ended up with him with a black eye and a broken arm.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he intended, obviously, the broken arm, but...
No.
Just will have fallen badly. But yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tough scene.
Very difficult, yeah. What do you make of how Patrick says that he feels that Trevor humiliates him in front of Connor? Because obviously Trevor's not intentionally doing that.
No.
That's just Patrick's insecurity, isn't it?
Yeah. Plus, Patrick's barely there, so every interaction will seem so much more magnified to him.
Yeah.
and what it does to Trevor.
I think Patrick's jealous of Trevor's connection with his son.
Yeah.
Trevor's not doing anything wrong,
No.
but Patrick just feels like, he's jealous and he's just like, oh, you're humiliating me. You're making me feel that big in front of my son.
Yeah. And making up, over-embellishing the story to make himself feel like he's justified in feeling how he feels.
Yeah.
Sort of woe is me type thing.
Mm-hmm. At this point as well, obviously we don't know, but my question was, where/who is Connor's mother?
Yeah. Another story I expected to be important.
Yeah. She's never even mentioned.
No. Not even in passing, I don't think.
No.
Presumably had baby ran away,
Yeah.
never to be seen again. But Patrick's on drugs, who knows what, the mum might have been in the same situation.
Yeah,
Anything
exactly,
could have happened.
yeah.
She might not even be alive anymore for all we know.
I was thinking that, yeah. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to bring the mood down too much, but yeah.
Yeah, we've done that for the last hour, so.
Yeah.
Day 20, so this was the bit with the really good acting, I remember, from Patrick especially.
Yeah.
Finding out about the loan shark and
Yeah.
what's happened and how much he owes a lot. And, the dad's all like, well, you're part of the family, we're here for you kind of thing.
Yeah, I love that.
It doesn't belittle him or make him feel like a burden or...
He's so supportive.
Yeah.
Even though this is awful. I mean, this is such an awful situation.
Yeah.
He's such like a supportive dad.
Yeah.
When he says to him, he can't take what we haven't got, can he?
Yeah. Finding the right side, yeah.
Yeah. So sweet.
No, at no point does he tell him off about it or make him feel bad or, and obviously this is bad for the parents. It'd be bad enough for a family that had money, let alone a family that clearly doesn't have anything.
Yeah. It's also when he says about, I don't want you involved in this or something, and he says, hey, we are in this, so your parents or whatever he says, yeah.
Yeah.
Very sweet.
It is. Yeah, Bobby Schofield that plays Patrick does a fantastic job here especially.
Yeah.
Obviously Steve's great. Steve's always great, but...
Yeah. I felt like you could really tell the improvisedness as well in this scene.
Mm.
There's a line that Steve has where he sort of rewords it as he's speaking 2 or 3 times.
Mm.
And it just felt so natural.
Yeah.
I think it's when he says about, does he know you're here, or whatever he says. Yeah, it's really, really, really well done.
That is good. Day 21, we try and lighten the mood a little bit. Well, we don't, but so you think there's going to be a break-in or something.
Yeah.
And then it's just the Christmas tree lights up and starts singing.
And then
he takes a cricket bat.
Yeah. I don't blame him.
Yeah, which is a nice little break from the
comic
misery.
relief. Yeah.
Oh, and we never mentioned it in the last time, but we get a reprise now of Grandma's
Knickers. Yeah. I thought you deliberately skipped over it because, yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, so a nice family dinner.
Mm-hmm.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
And it's obviously got to be because to provide the contrast later. But, yeah, lovely. They're all getting on really well.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick's joining in the games.
Yep.
One of my favourite lines is, if you want to smirk, go outside.
Yeah.
Which only works in that accent.
Yeah.
I love that so much. It's such a dad joke.
Yeah. Oh, massive dad joke.
A northern dad joke.
Yeah. But yeah, all gets wrecked by knocks at the door.
Very scary.
Yeah. Bundle everyone up upstairs. Patrick goes get a knife. This is another thing that I feel why I'm not such a fan. It feels a bit Chekhov's knife that it's sort of setting up something that never happens, which I don't know.
I think to that I would say that something like Chekhov's gun, that kind of device, is only really relevant in more traditional narratives.
Right.
And I think this is so untraditional in the way that it's sort of, they've done it very sort of improvised and they've sort of pieced it together through these tiny little vignettes. I feel like it doesn't necessarily follow those same expectations.
No, I agree. And it does sort of set up that, you're thinking something's happened. And,
yeah.
They do the whole thing of these vignettes and then you have the gaps in between and you're left to wonder what happened.
Yeah, because it's just realistic. He wouldn't he? He'd be terrified and he'd want to protect himself.
Yeah. At least he didn't run, though, which is nice. He didn't, leave his dad alone.
Yeah, he stood his ground. Yeah. I think, it builds up the, the thing of, this is something really bad. And then you find out in the next scene what's actually happened. The contrast is really good.
Yeah. Because Patrick of, a week and a half ago probably would have run away.
Yes.
And they wouldn't have seen him again for 3 months.
Yeah. I think that scene you mentioned with the dad was really pivotal.
Yeah.
With him feeling that he actually does have the support.
Yeah. He's not just on his own in this.
So, next day?
My main note is, Reese sad, wife dead.
Yeah. It felt like very much like a last minute sort of, let's give him a bit of character development. Like,
Yeah.
he has a quick cry and gets it over and done
I
with.
was going to say, it gives Reese a chance to cry. Like, everyone else has had a cry, I want to cry.
Yeah.
Show that I can.
And then when he's done that for about 2 seconds, he's like, right, I'm done.
Yeah. Let's go back to the plot.
Yeah.
So here we find out the loan shark's been hit by a car.
Woo.
Which was, now, I don't know if you'll be impressed here or not, knowing how you think. So he said it was hit last Tuesday.
Yeah.
So therefore I've now worked that back and I've labelled every day of the week to work out what happens on what days.
I like it.
It upsets, I don't know if it would be realistic, but her driving test was on a Sunday.
Okay.
And they probably don't do them on a Sunday, I can't remember. But she did have a driving lesson on a Saturday, which is probably likely if it was your uncle doing it.
Okay. So what day are you taking it that she went out in the car?
Well, presumably it has to be the day of the soup.
Yeah, when he gets the phone buzz and goes off quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then the next day the car needs fixing.
Yeah, and it couldn't have been the day before because Patrick had only just turned up that day.
Unless it was the day of the car needing fixing.
Well, potentially. So they have that driving practice on the Saturday. He does say, you've got we'll see you again on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
So presumably it's a Saturday thing that they go out and do driving lessons.
Well, maybe they do tests up north on Sunday, I don't know.
Maybe. I don't remember. I can't remember. It's a while since I failed several times. But they were all weekdays.
Yeah. I like that.
I thought you might.
Yes. I remember my 12 Days of Christine working out all the years and boring everyone to tears with that.
So Christmas of that year fell on a Wednesday, if anyone wants to know.
Okay. Nice to know.
So yeah, Loan Shark's been run over. He's in critical care.
So I feel like if there is a twist in this episode, it's that Julia was responsible for that, although it's not made explicit, but you have to put two and two together.
Yeah, and I thought that it was Alex that had done it.
Oh.
Because he's the one that says about it, and, family will do whatever and all that kind of stuff. I kind of thought it was him. Or that he was covering and it was actually Mia had done it. Not intentionally. And, in one of their driving lessons or something, and he's covering up this horrible thing that his niece has done. And
yeah.
But yeah, I think it is much more obvious that it's Julia, really.
Yeah. And it's nice that both parents have secretly done something to support Patrick without wanting anyone else to know.
Yeah.
Nice symmetry there.
And they're all on his side.
Yeah.
And we've got a last little section of just Trevor and Julia wrapping presents. Christmas Eve. She confesses to knowing that he didn't take the money.
Yeah.
That Patrick's told her.
Yeah.
Which is good. I think he's owning up to what he's done.
Yeah.
Cut to credits.
Yeah, it's a sweet ending. When they tell each other they love each other and everything and embrace. It's very sweet.
Yeah.
And they refer to Plodding On.
Yes.
Which obviously comes back as a title later on.
Yeah, apparently that was we were going to call it that originally.
Yes.
This episode.
But on the podcast, Steve goes, we couldn't call it that. Can you imagine watching an episode called Plodding On? So, yeah.
It is nice.
It is.
Like we said at the start, for what it is nice.
Exactly,
I think it's good. But if it were a true Inside Number 9, considering how I find Alex looks a little bit shifty and a little bit weird, if it had been a regular episode of Inside Number 9, he would still have been the uncle. He would be the father of this child. The mother would be Mia. There'd be some horrible, incestuous situation has gone on.
Yeah.
And then the aliens would have turned up. And,
a completely different episode.
But some horrible incest situation, I wouldn't be surprised at. I'm sure I saw some interview with Reese where they talked about this and everyone assumed he was the bad guy.
Yeah, I think on the podcast he said that people assumed he was a paedophile because there was this line where he says about Mia, don't she look lovely or something.
Right.
And apparently everyone was like, he's a dodgy one.
Yeah, because he always is.
Yeah. But he was like, no, that was just genuinely just being nice.
Yeah. You try to be a nice guy, no one believes you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I fully expected the kid to get abducted or the son to have an overdose or something horrible to happen. And obviously that's not nice, but that felt much more in keeping with the series.
Yeah, I suppose it is in a way comparable to something like Empty Orchestra, where it's like quite a happy ending and there aren't any major sort of
Yeah,
disasters.
it is a happy ending.
Yeah.
For everyone but the drug dealer.
Yeah.
Or the loan shark, sorry.
Yeah.
And he might pull through. It'd be a Christmas miracle, who knows.
Oh,
But
hope not.
but when your sort of twist is there isn't really a twist,
It's a little bit disappointing.
it just feels a bit like, oh, you've built up nothing.
Mm.
But I saw that Steve said it's his favourite episode, or one of his favourite episodes.
Yes, he did. Yes.
Which seems so weird.
Do a lot of people like this episode or dislike this episode, do you think?
I think it's usually on the bottom of, in the sort of bottom 10% of rankings kind of thing.
Yes, because you did mention last week after we finished recording something, and then I'm going to try and recreate the noise that I made when you told me. But
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
so what was it you found?
A TikTok list, a ranking of all the episodes, and someone had put this as their number one.
Ooh! I think I made some noise like that, and
Something like that.
You
Yeah,
said I expect that exact noise when I tell it on the podcast next week.
I'd forgotten that, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite a shock that it would be someone's number one.
I could understand some people really love it for whatever reason,
Yeah.
but for it to actually be the top one seems a stretch.
Mm.
It in a way says to me that it's not this show you like.
Yes, exactly.
Like, you've liked a different show.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, maybe try watching EastEnders or something. But that, in a way, is the great thing about this series. That,
Yeah,
like,
absolutely,
yes, I don't like it. I'm not a big fan. But there's something for everyone. Like, someone
Yeah.
else really loved it. If anyone wants to make the Poirot vampire story,
yeah.
I'm here for someone to pitch that.
Yeah, that would be very entertaining.
Poirot has to team up with what's his face?
Van Helsing.
Van Helsing, that's the one, yeah. Mina's been murdered and
Yeah.
what's going on?
So, I mean, we've been putting off this question, but
Yeah.
what are we going to rate it?
Well, I'll let you go first, so it seems slightly more positive.
I'm so stumped.
I am.
I'm so stumped because I'm looking at my lower end. Yeah.
Finish that sentence.
Yeah. I'm looking at what I've put towards the bottom of my list. And Empty Orchestra's got a 1, and The Winner Is has got a 2. And I'm trying to decide, I'd rather watch this than Empty Orchestra,
Yes.
because I just find that so difficult to watch.
Yeah.
And The Winner Is, it's probably on a par. So I think I'll give this a 2 as well.
Okay.
Even though I think it's really good, I just don't think it's a good episode of Inside Number 9.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if I were ranking it as just in general, it's probably a 6 or 7 or something of just a regular drama.
Mm.
Like, it's a very, very good episode of EastEnders. Like,
Yeah. But then are we being unfair? Are we, but are we saying, well, you can't do something different with this
I know.
episode? So, it's hard, isn't it?
you've kind of talked me round in all of this chat, and I've been surprised at how much we've had to talk about.
Yeah.
And I'm looking back at previous episodes, and I think I'm going to surprise you and say a 3.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to give it the benefit of what it did.
Yeah.
Because I've ranked that the same sort of level as The Understudy,
Okay.
which I wouldn't really want to watch either again massively.
Oh, really?
But it's higher than Winner Is, Empty Orchestra.
Yeah. It's funny because I started this saying I think I liked it more than you, and I've given it a lower number now.
Yeah, well, I was expecting you to go 4 or 5.
Yeah, but I'm looking at others, and I'm like, Last Gasp, I gave a 3, and I quite enjoy that. There's some good bits in that.
Yeah, I gave that a 4, and I'm thinking I'd probably just rather rewatch that than this.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I wait now for the moment when I put up our rankings on social media at the end of the series.
Yeah.
And you always get people commenting and like in shock at what we've given some episodes.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm sorry, but that's how it works.
That person that ranked it as top won't be happy.
No, they won't. Any clue where the hair was?
You know what? I completely even forgot to look for it. It could be fucking anywhere.
I haven't spotted it for ages.
Where do we think it was?
I'm guessing, well...
Somewhere in the house.
I was going to say somewhere in the kitchen. That's really helpful, isn't it? Because the whole episode is in the kitchen.
I completely forgot to look.
I'm going to guess on the microwave, if they have a microwave.
Oh, it's quite a tricky one. It's in their sort of Welsh dresser, in the bit, like the cupboardy bit at the top with the glass.
Oh.
It's on the bottom shelf in there. And did you spot our episode title? Were we back to tell you next week where that was.
We will. We're back with Misdirection next week.
Another one I haven't seen since it aired.
Have you not?
I'm very excited for. I haven't watched it again. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I remember enjoying it, though.
Yeah, I remember really liking it, yeah.
Yeah.
Just before we finish, I want to share another lovely message that's come in to us.
Ooh, I like these. These are nice.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? This one is from Katie.
Hi, Katie.
She says, can I just say that you guys are my favourite podcast at the moment? It will be a sombre day when you finally discuss Series 9, Episode 9. Episode 9? I think she means Episode 6.
She's done a once removed and we flipped it upside down.
Yeah. If you ever desire to create a podcast discussing the other works of Stephen Rees, just know I will be there to listen and love. Keep up the wonderful work.
Aw.
So sweet.
Thanks, Katie.
Yeah, thank you. We really do appreciate hearing from people who enjoy.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Because, yeah, we're just waffling away, aren't we? And,
Yeah.
nice to know that people actually listen and enjoy.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, I don't think there's anything else to say.
No.
We'll see you next time for Misdirection.
Indeed.
But until then, I think it's time to close the Advent calendar door on number 9.
But you never really leave, do you?
Thanks for listening to The Ninth Degree. If you'd like to get in touch, you can find us on Instagram, Twitter and TikTok at Ninth Degree Pod, or email us at ninthdegreepod@gmail.com. You can also leave us a rating or a review wherever you get your podcasts.